It's been legitimately, I think, 2 months since I played BFA, at least for a Let's Play episode. I logged on to this guy maybe a month ago and did just a couple quests, maybe 2 or 3 quests, and then logged out, and then I logged in this week, and I grabbed the Corgi goggles because, let's be honest, like, if I missed out on those, I don't know, I would just be really sad. So I grabbed those, but I haven't done anything else on this tune, and I've been busy, real life stuff. Been busy. I did the classic demo for a while. I'm still doing a lot of, what do you call them? Sort of like general, not guide videos. Honestly, there's so many guides for vanilla and classic WoW that it's kind of, it's saturated. It truly is. So what I'm doing is, I was thinking about what I want to do with my channel, what I want to do on YouTube for the next few months. Between now and Classic's launch, I will primarily for Let's Plays be doing BFA Let's Plays on this tune, and I want to talk about my goals for Super Dead shortly, and also my Worgen Warlock. I will pick him back up pretty soon, the next week or so. I'm rusty playing the game, because I legitimately haven't played. Oh, I grabbed Creepy Crate too, so I did some of the Halloween quests. I forgot to mention that. I think I did those off camera. Just because to me, they weren't that exciting, and I just wanted to get the Creepy Crate. And I also got, this reminds me, I totally forgot, I have now the Headless Horseman's Hearthstone, so I can hearth to the Great Seal, which is nice because it frees up a bag slot, so that's actually really cool. So that's like pretty much all I did for the Halloween stuff. I literally just farmed that up. Now, what I'd like to do on this tune, so I'm already getting ahead of myself here. I guess that's just how things go with me. My main goal.
They say Rastakhan has no power here. Show them the error of their ways. Drive their heresy from Talguru.
I think I want to go down here. Am I still being chased? No, I'm out of combat. I'm really rusty on this tune. It's like, seriously rusty. So you're gonna have to cut me some slack on this. What's going on here? Shoulder check. Wow. So that's how we're improving that one. That's horrific. So I'm already getting distracted. I'm having such a hard time. I'm not in practice for this anymore. So I am doing 2 major things. Playing BFA as my major Let's Plays for the foreseeable future, because I am waiting for Classic to do any more Classic Let's Plays, or Vanilla Let's Plays, whatever you want to call them. This guy's Sapo? Pickpocketable? No. We can stun him? Sweet. So BFA Let's Plays. I'll primarily be on this tune and my Worgen Warlock. I am really excited to get my Worgen to 120. I had a lot of fun leveling him so far, and seeing a lot of content that's been developed over the years since I quit WoW in 2007 and came back in 2017 to Modern WoW, I guess. So I will pick up the Worgen very soon, about a week. Then the other thing I'm doing is classic videos that are more discussion-focused videos, which won't come out very often because they do take a lot of time. But, who's this guy? But they will be coming more or less every few weeks, maybe. The reason I'm doing that is because there's a lot of things about Classic that I would like to discuss that aren't guide videos, because there really are just too many of them. There's so many guide videos, I don't even know, like, there's no gap in them. There's certainly room for higher quality ones, to some extent, but I don't want to take the time to make those, to be truthful, and I won't do a good enough job, so I'm going to let it be. Collect 8 voodoo totems. I'm going to click that quickly because we're already in combat. So yeah, so that's my major thing with Classic, is making general discussion videos, and the focus of those videos will really more be the philosophy of Blizzard, philosophy of Classic, more floaty, I guess you could say, for better or worse. They're not they will be focused, but they're not structured rigorously, and they won't be a consistent series. It's just going to be whatever comes to my mind. I'll make I don't really make scripts for any videos I ever make, but I will make a outline of what I want to talk about and make sure that I'm not totally rambling as I do commonly in my Let's Plays, which it's a different format, so I deem that okay, personally. I'm just trying to get the feel for my tune again, you know, like interrupting spellcasts or Cloak of Shadows to avoid spellcasts. Using combo points efficiently, which I never. Honestly, I'm a terrible rogue. No one can deny my low talent, my low skill. You can mine this guy. That's cool. So what I'm actually working towards on this tune now to discuss this guy. What I want to do with him is finish all the Zuldazar quests to get the story done there, and I'm also just gonna do whatever is kind of fun along the way. Like I'm right now, I'm working on the Needs a Little Body quest. I'm gonna do the Fuel for the Voodoo, but honestly, I don't have any. I'm not in any rush. I mean, I'm so far behind everyone else that it gives me the freedom of doing what I want to do when I want to do it, and not worrying. There's lots of catch-up mechanics. I can catch up later if I feel anxiety about being behind, which I don't. I just don't, thankfully. Now, let's go over here. Can I just loot this without getting aggro from anyone? That'd be beautiful. Nah, okay, not quite. Oh, 2 of them, sweet. Fun will be had by all. And another one, okay. Oh, another. Okay. So, this guy, the main focus, and people sent me some really nice lists of things to do in comments. I asked one of my, maybe 3 episodes back, I think I asked people to let me know what they recommend I do, and I really appreciate that. I got a few, I screenshotted them, I have them saved to, I have a Google account. I use the Keep app on there to, like when I take a screenshot of a comment, I'll save it in my Keep app, and then I refer back to that whenever I'm, starting a new episode, and I'll look back and say, oh, what were the notes people gave for me? What were the comments people gave me? I don't always reply, but I really do take the time about every week or two, and I'll read all the comments. Oh, a chest. And we've completed our Needs a Little Body quest, by the way. Oh, we turned that in here? Nice. How convenient. Let's get some more totems. So, oh, you know what? We're going to Corgi some stuff. Well, there's not a lot of things to Corgi here, there's a little bit. So I really appreciate the comments it will give me, because it actually gave me some guidance. And I think the first thing I really am prioritizing is finishing up all the Zuldazar story quests, or the chapters. There's 5 left to go. It probably will be, a handful of episodes to get through them all, which is totally fine. I'm not in any rush, like I said. So that's my main focus right now. I will start doing 5-man dungeons again. I did 1, I think, like last episode or 2 episodes back. But I'll be doing more of those soon. And otherwise, I'm going to, as always, as I said for like a year now, but haven't really followed through, I'm going to try to get into more raids. Certainly I'll do looking for raid, because they're so easy for me to get into. It takes so little time. My guild died, by the way. Like, every time I log in, they're just saying, there's like a guild message a day. If you want to continue raiding, whisper blah blah blah, whoever's name it is, and to like join the new guild or whatever. And it's, yeah, so it's a really interesting thing to me how many guilds I've joined in Legion and BFA that died. And now, to be fair, I'm not exactly joining guilds that, reek of high quality cohesion. I'm just joining whatever, basically any guild. I would say, hey, anybody looking for like a social guild, looking for someone? Sure. And I join whatever. There's no more totems over here, so I'm just gonna go turn in this quest to Zul.
Call off your dog, Zul. You're making a mistake. Vision or not, you wasted Rastakhan's patience. There are consequences, boy.
Zul. Corgi wipes its butt. I haven't used the Corgi mask at all. I actually just picked it up, I think this morning, actually. Yesterday morning? I know I barely used it, so. Okay, needs a little body. Fight fire with fire, they say, or in this case, poison with idiots who chewed ankles of their betters. That's actually a good upgrade. I'm gonna lose my legendary finally. My art of legendary? Legendary. All according to plan. What is this quest? Huh. Do not worry for them. This was always their fate. Okay, let's get our ring upgrade going. I want to make sure I keep that ring stocked away. I kind of like having it. So let's go get 2 more totems here. I think these are all side quests. I don't think these are main story quests, although someone gave me the advice that usually the main story quests will always have, well, not always, but generally will have voice dialogue. Like audio, I guess I should say. Some voices? Recorded voices, whatever. So that's a thing that I should keep an eye out for. And that quest back there was some dialogue. Not a lot, but a little bit. But I think these might be off the beaten path a little bit here. I'm okay though. I also need reputation, and I will get reputation for killing random mobs. I know it's not the most efficient thing. I'm perfectly okay with that. If efficiency was my concern, I would just be like literally one of the worst WoW players in the history of WoW. I'm wildly inefficient, not just in my approach to leveling or questing, but also in regards to just my rotation, like my skill as a rogue. I'm, you know, by no means wildly impressive, so, which I'm okay with also. I think one of the best things about WoW is that you really can you can kind of create your own adventure, and that's especially a reason why I like vanilla WoW so much, is because, especially while leveling, there's a lot you can do on your own in terms of your approach, because leveling takes so long. Like, it literally takes... I bet that the average person that hits 60 when Classic comes out is going to take like 9 days played to do it. I will take that totem, thank you, sir, and or madam Corgi. So anyway, it's just going to take so long that... Got one more kill here and we'll get our world quest done. That because it takes so long, you have a lot of options along the way. You make a lot of decisions. The longer you spend doing something, the more paths you can deviate at. So,
Prophet has been proven false.
Well, thank you, sir, for that reputation. Because I also need the honor-bound rep, I guess, which isn't really what I'm getting here, is it? But that's okay. Let's stealth out of this. Okay. The Brazier... I would say Brazier. That's not right. Brazier? Brazier is more like a brawl. Burns brightly. As the fire chews away at the totems, Gurabashi spirits rise from the ashes. Oh my gosh. Spirits. The other side be open to us. Thanks, Mom. Thank you. Are they floating away? Oh. Everything's better with the Corgi goggles. I'm really sorry people that don't want to see those, but they're going to see a lot of Corgi goggles. What? Some dead Corgis? Sad. I was hoping this would open up another quest here. Zul the Prophet. Destroy Vol'jamba's masks. Vol'jamba thinks his sight, capital S, has surpassed mine. I warned against such arrogance many years ago, but we see how well he listened. Zul chuckles. No doubt he will attempt to deter us as we encroach upon his sanctum. Listen if you like, but remember that he is desperate to save himself. His truth is distorted by fear. Destroy his masks and we will walk unharmed through this passage. How do I... Kicking. Oh, that's easy.
This is important. Listen. Buffeted by a current of lies, the High Throne will be unmoved. It, too, will be crushed beneath the wheel. Lower above, just let me finish! Shadows twist the strings of fate, bending the Empire to its will. Meddling insect, there's a special place on the other side for you.
Thwarting. I just thwarted that mask. Good job for me. So this actually seems like it might be a major questline, because...
Betrayal, the doom of an empire, and a threat against the king. That is a properly dramatic prophecy.
The Corgi goggles are so good.
What is this?
It's so bright in here today. This is late in the morning. I took a, I'll explain in a moment why I'm here. As I said, his truth is distorted by fear. The Idol of Voljamba. It's a 281 item level trinket, which is higher than my 268, and provides me with more base agility. Yeah, well, sure. I'm a simple man. I see higher item level, I take it. Even though it's hard for me to measure. Is a chance to grant 242 mastery for 8 seconds better than a chance to grant 364 versatility for 10 seconds? Without knowing the proc rate, how would I know? You know, like what if the proc rate on the item I just equipped is 20% and the proc rate on the liberated idol of binding is 10%? Is there a way to know proc rates on these things? Anyway. Interesting. Okay, Zul's ethical dilemma. Free 9 mind slaves. Dagurabashi have earned a reputation for betrayal and weakness. Their activities in Zul'Gurub will be a stain on our records for generations to come. On the other hand, the Zandalari are above the use of slaves. We're strong, capable. The very existence of mind slaves in this great city is insulting. There is a chant that will free their minds. Use it near the mind slaves to free them, or you can simply kill them. Makes no difference, okay? Slay Zuvembi Brewer Zakal. That's a ZBZ. Z-Brew is arguably a witch doctor's most insidious concoction. Driven by the Cauldron Master's strength of mind, Zuvembi Brew takes the will of those who breathe its fumes. Makes them compliant, easily manipulated. It is low magic, relying upon ancient cantrips and recipes known only to witch doctors of a certain skill. If we want to eradicate this brew, we must slay those that brew it. Find a Zuvembi brewer lurking here, and see that this knowledge is erased. Okay, cool.
You deal with this. Ojamba waits atop the temple.
There's another quest down here. I didn't mean to heal, so I'm gonna grab this. Preparing for the fall. Destroy 8 Jambani stockpiles. A large quantity of supplies are scattered throughout the temple grounds, much of it under heavy guard. The Jambani appear to be preparing for a siege. Zul would likely think it wise to stymie their efforts. Okay. We're gonna burn their stuff down, kill this big dude up here, and kill some slaves along the way. Seems all relatively simple for us. So let's get this guy. Zuvembi Brewer Zakal.
Have a whip. We will see who's got the stronger will.
Let's see one of these.
Will be mine now.
What is he doing? I don't know what's going on over here. Is he gonna get healed up from this guy jumping in? I'm just wondering. It's not standing that. Well, this wasn't exactly a hard boss to kill, but I just don't understand what he was doing. Whatever. Got him. Oh, I see. So those sacrifices made... Okay, got it, okay. So, it's 11 in the morning here, which is... It's a work day, it's a Thursday. I'm taking a half day for, I guess you call it like a mental health day. I walked part way to work with my wife. I stopped part way, went to the gym. I actually got up at like 5:30. I just kill these guys. Seems more fun. Maybe I should do the chant. I wonder how fast it is to kill them with the or to free them with the chant. Maybe it's faster that way. So I got up this morning at 5:30. Played Overwatch for a little while. I've been really into Overwatch recently. Like weirdly so. Like I've had the game since... I think my brother bought it for me as a birthday gift, like late last year, like over a year ago now. Now that I think about it. And yeah, probably over a year ago. And I didn't really play it a lot. I played a little bit here and there. I liked it, just didn't get that far into it. I found I was playing as Soldier 76 was the first like hero I really played as. You know, had some fun. Didn't get too much farther than that. And then recently I picked it up again for whatever reason. I don't know what really got me going on it. But I was like, oh, this looks fun. Let's try this. I haven't played in a while. And I started playing as Bridget, or I'm not pronouncing her name right. I forget how to actually pronounce it. And I was like doing really well, having a lot of fun. I was like, oh, this is good. And I'm like hooked now. So then now I've just been rolling through a bunch of different heroes, trying a lot of them. And I've played as Mei, the girl with the freeze gun, and I've gotten, okay, so I've not gotten like really good. Relatively speaking, I feel competent playing these characters. So Mei, Bridget, how do you say Bridget? Maybe it's something wildly different. Soldier 76, who else? I forget the names. Anna, the sniper, the healing sniper. Oh, it just aggroed me. Oh, I'm aggroing everything out here. Reinhardt, Winston, Reaper. Who else? Sombra, who I really have had a ton of fun playing as. Like, I found Sombra to be super fun. I'm not sure. I think it's it that I've really played enough of to feel moderately moderately competent at. So I've just been going through the heroes and just trying a lot of different ones, and I've had a lot of fun. I saw that video that came out somewhat recently about like what's wrong with Overwatch now. I forget who made it. Someone that's like pretty well known let's get a different stockpile than those. Can I sap this guy? Or just like safely do this one? Oh dear God, nope. Wait, actually maybe I can kill this guy. 350,000 health seems like a lot, right? I'm not gonna really kill this guy easily. You know, I probably could if I was like actually good at this game, but there's really no reason to. Like I don't need to kill him, so I'm leaving him alone. But I've played a lot of Overwatch the last few weeks. Like when I'm in the morning, instead of making WoW videos, I took a little break after the classic demo ended from BFA, and I've been doing Overwatch on my own. Yeah, I'm considering doing some Overwatch videos. Not that I'm that good at the game or really have much to say in terms of my gameplay, but it might be just fun to share. I mean, like, oh, you can target 2 of these at once. I probably should have noticed that earlier. Wasn't paying attention. Not target them, but it's like an AoE effect. The problem is that wait. Okay. Let me back up the story for a moment. Woke up this morning. Last night decided I was going to take a half day off today to do like a kind of a mental health day. Woke up, played Overwatch for about an hour, had some breakfast, walked with my wife to work. I stopped halfway on the way to work to go to the gym. Went to the gym for about an hour. Did squats, bench press, curls. Mostly squats and bench press. And then I ran a mile, which I haven't ran. I don't jog much. Like, I'm not big on cardio. But I feel like I should do a little bit of jogging. Like, I feel like it'd be good for me to get a little bit of either like HIIT type of cardio in, like high intensity interval training, or at least just like a couple days a week go for like a mile jog. Just get a little basic level of cardio in. So I did that, which felt actually okay. Like, I got through the mile. I did like a 9-minute mile pace. I could have done faster than that, but I set it on the treadmill to do 9 minutes. And it was like, let's just do that, see how I feel, and then next time I go, I can, lower it or increase the speed. I probably could do an 8-minute mile pretty easily. I might be able to get a little under 8 minutes, like 7:30 if I really push myself, but that's like where my fitness level is at right now. So, but I've never been a runner. I never enjoyed it much. I like biking a lot. Anyway, back to WoW for a moment. So Zul the Prophet. Zul's ethical dilemma was completed. Weakness or pride, I think often onto Zandalari's priorities. Yeah. I have war mode on, right? I mean, it's... I want to look at something here real quick. I still have so few titles. Okay, it's like, where do I even see? I couldn't remember even where war mode is at. Found it, okay. Zuvembi Brew. Good, this thread has been severed. Good, and then this is preparing for the fall. Good, I did not need to tell you... I did not need to tell you to do this thing. The Jambani prepare for to follow Zuldazar as foretold by Vol'jamba. This will not happen, but destroying their stockpiles will make them easier to eradicate once Rastakhan decides to deal with this situation. Sabotage Vol'jamba's precautions. Vol'jamba is busy consolidating his power. His sight has shown him that he will fight, and perhaps even that he will die, and so he looks to all his tools to save himself. You'll undo all this preparation. Okay.
The troll empire. Take the seal I have given you and stamp it on the gum. His minions will try to stop you. Stay alert.
Okay. Is this a minion? I bet it's a minion.
Now
Placed.
set the urn near the archway.
Got myself an urn. Oh no, there he is. I was like, I bet this guy wakes up and attacks us soon. So I went to the gym. It was nice. I'm not nearly as strong as I used to be. I used to be a lot stronger. Squats, deadlifts, bench press, and military press. Those were the 4 things I would always do at the gym. I would split them up into like 2 on one day, 2 on the next day, and then I'll throw on like chin-ups, curls, you know, some accessory stuff that I don't really care about that much, but I always like to do the big major compound lifts. I always enjoyed them a lot. Squad rolls here? Alright, let's do this. So went to the gym, came home, took a shower, felt nice, took a little bit of a long hot shower, felt really good, and then I had a snack, just a quick snack, and now I sat down here. What did I do? Then I played a couple rounds of Overwatch, and then I sat down here, made sure all my settings were in place. I think everything's good. Hopefully the audio is fine. And wait, what? Oh, there's it. I was like, what?
Good.
Uh-oh.
Now, switch out one of Vol'jamba's potions with the one I gave you. It will be the first one you set your eyes on. No second guessing it now.
Must be this one.
Come here. It is time.
Okay. So, I played a couple rounds of Overwatch, and then made sure my settings are good here, loaded up, and here we are. So, I've honestly, genuinely, like, it's a very relaxing thing for me to sit down, play WoW for an hour like this, talk to myself, put it on YouTube. Like, I find it a very relaxing and fun, enjoyable thing for me. I think it's legitimately good for my mental health. Like, I take a little bit of time out of my day every few days and sit down just to myself in this little room, just talk about whatever's on my mind, play a game calmly, and then put it on YouTube, get some comments, reply to some people when I can.
And at each you have been present.
Zul rubs his hands together. Good, now we're ready to draw him out. It is time to end Vol'jamba. We're gonna slay him now. Here we go. I want to make one thing clear. He can still kill you. Your fate, more so than mine, hangs in your ability to fight this former student of mine. He'll bring masks and voodoo, and he'll do everything within his power to end you. All we have done is taken away his ability to cheat. Good luck. For your sake, I hope you do not fail. Thanks, dude. Thanks. This guy looks beefy.
I tire of this game. You delivered your message. Now it is time to face your fate.
We both know I will not die by your hand. You cannot stop me.
You are right. I will not. But my friend will.
What?
You are not ahead of me, old man.
Why can't you help me, Zul?
It is you who will die here.
Oh, he's stunnable. That's good to know. I figured he probably would be, but... Interrupted his soul blast.
My chosen, your master needs you.
Stun this guy. I don't want him to summon anyone, but obviously that failed.
Get away. I command you.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, there we go. It's like, how am I gonna fight this guy and all of his buddies? But now I see. I don't know who he's soul blasting. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think he heals off that. Summon voodoo masks.
You are strong, but my side is stronger.
Oh, the voodoo masks are attacking me. Okay. I was thinking they might also attack him, so, you know, was gonna leave him alone. And these are allies to me. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I could, like, aggro them on accident if I start healing, or if I, did anything... I'm rolling away here. If I did anything like, Blade Flurry and hit them, but...
I will not die here. It is not my time.
Okay. Soul Jaunt. He gone. Cool.
How did he... No.
A pity I was not able to teach him the most important lesson of all. You must plan, even for the futures you have not seen.
Okay.
All have our
Death is a tool, Super Dead. Do not forget that. Now that this nuisance is out of the way, I can return my focus to the city. Zuldazar has languished while I was away. Return to King Rastakhan at Dazar Alor. You should return to Rastakhan. Let the king know that his will has been carried out and that this false prophet is no more. You might think to share Vol'jamba's prophecy with him, if you feel it worth his notice. I cannot say it will change anything at all.
Let old Rastakhan know. I will return in my own time. Oh, and thanks for all your help.
Cool. So let's go turn that in now. Let's go do. Oh yeah, down here. That is pretty cool looking. What do I have on that makes me ghost costume? I want to turn off the ghost costume. I'm tired of it. Much better. Alright, where's the king? He should be up here, right? Oh, I remember this. Yeah, the king's outside. I gotta, like... I don't think I can get to him from... Wait, can I get to him from here? You know what I haven't used is my hook shot and all. Grappling hook. Yeah, I can go on this thing. Alright, let's get squished. Let's do it. Nice. So convenient. So... I will be back more consistently soon with these Let's Plays. I needed to jump on top of it. Whoops. Okay, well now I know. I will be back more consistently with these Let's Plays because I've missed them a lot, as I was saying a few minutes ago. I'm looking forward to making a lot of these classic sort of content videos that I want to go into between now and Classic's launch, and I don't know, just I have a lot of things in mind of what I'd like to do related to, let's say, YouTube, but really more gaming in general, that I
My king, you are in great peril.
will expose as time goes on.
Claiming the throne for themselves. They near Warport Rastari as I speak. We should retreat to Zanchul while it is still an option.
Habutu, Zolani, take the speaker of the hall and ensure the warport is safe. Today is not the final day of my reign.
Okay. Let's turn in this.
Be you predator.
Perhaps Zul will remember his place going forward.
All is as my prophet said.
Okay.
Now perhaps you will see why I keep him by my side.
Heart of Azeroth went up, that's good. That's good. Meet Habutu and Zolani at Warport Rastari. Okay, a group of Mogu have taken hold of Warport Rastari and now threaten to encroach further into my city. It would seem Zul is losing his grip over his pets. That port is vital to our military fleet. If the brutes succeed, Zuldazar will fall, and there won't be a fleet to aid your precious horde. Okay, if you wish to prove yourself an ally of the Zandalari, you wish to? Meet my blade and shield at the port. Okay. That's another chapter down, right? That was a chapter is completed. Yeah, good. I'm tempted to say we do go over there. Why can't I? Okay. Because that seems... How do we get there? I guess I should fly, honestly. So, fly down south and then run west, I think is the plan. So let's do that. Pretty good.
I am listening.
And then Port Peril. So this is presumably another chapter quest line. I can't imagine it's not, since it came from the king himself. Oh, my beard. For those that came directly from the last episode of this episode, I don't know if I was... I'll have to go back and look. I don't think I was growing out my beard in the last episode yet. Maybe I was. Maybe I was. But I officially haven't shaved... I shaved my cheek line a little bit while I went to like a a stylist or a barber, and they cut my beard without me telling them to, and it was disappointing. It was traumatic, but it's okay. So they did some trimming up top like a month ago now, so it's been a bit, even that's been a little while. But I basically didn't shave the rest of this since about almost exactly a little more than 2 months ago now. I would say it's been, how do I get over there the best? I think I should go up this way. It's been probably 9 weeks since I shaved, so this is what about 2 months of beard growth looks like for me. I did shave like down my neck maybe 6 weeks ago a little bit, and my wife would like me to go back and do a little more cleaning up along the neckline, so I'll be doing that probably in the next couple weeks, but I'm growing it out for the time being. I walk about a mile to work. I take like public transit also partially, and but it's like a split walk, like a half mile transit, half mile, and I like the walk actually. I really like it. It's a great way to get, I was talking about a little bit of exercise, not much, but it's better than just sitting in a car for a mile or two or whatever. But in the winter it's a little cold, and the beard is legitimately super awesome for keeping the cold off. So I like it in the winter. I don't know if I'll let it get to what it was at its peak, which I shaved off in April of this year. For anyone that doesn't know my beard at full length, you can go see. I had a video where I shaved it off. I recorded that. Oh, it was a flight path here. Nice, Flight Master. Just Google on my channel for like I shaved my beard or something. It should come up. Alright, Zolani. Things are worse than we thought. Much worse. Slay 8 Kaotian marauders, subjugators, or charged sentinels. But there is no reasoning with the Mogu. They only value one thing, strength. That is something does Zandalari have like no other, but our forces are spread thin. We're simply not prepared to fight them. You have proven yourself a capable warrior for an undead. Well, okay, whatever, troll. I've said this before. Trolls are my least favorite of the initial 4 horde races, and I think they're probably still my least favorite overall. And Alliance, I would say trolls are my least favorite overall, just flat out, of any race, with Night Elves being second, my second least favorite. Which kind of makes sense, because Night Elves, I didn't know this until someone actually sent me a tweet about this a little bit more recently, that trolls and Night Elves have like a shared lineage. Blood Elves also, so kind of interesting. So anyway, I'm getting smack-talked by a troll scum. Would you be our ambassador to these brutes? Show them that the Zandalari do not stand alone. Sure. Rally 12 Rastari defenders. Okay, this is the primary port for the Zandalari fleet. Thankfully, most of our ships were out when the Mogu came, but Rastari is still an active fortification for the city. The Mogu did not land on abandoned shores, Rogue. There are all manners of brave warriors stationed here, fighting for their lives. Take this whistle and rally all you can. Our warriors will hear it scream and know that they are not alone. Okay. There appears to be another quest over here. Let's grab it. Find Kazajin's reclaimed bijoux, grimoire of the other side, and venerated remains. You are no Zandalari, but your spirit burns with a passion I have not seen in many years. I am the Wavebinder. It is through me that the Loa bless our ships. I will not see my home tainted by these talking rocks. Gather my bijoux, my grimoire, and some of our fallen I set aside for just an occasion. The brutes think they have won. They will answer to Bwan Samdi soon enough. Okay. This looks, pretty reasonable overall. I'm gonna kill some guys, collect some things, and rally some other people. Though nothing too complicated there. Kaotian subjugators. These guys are kind of cool looking, actually. Look at that. My life for the Emperor. What race are these things? They look like oh jeez, another one. I've seen them kind of before, but I'm forgetting what the race of them are. They look like trolls, right? But they're They're like the same trolls you run into in like Zul'Gurub. Those big beefy trolls. So are those just... I don't know if I know the genetics of them, I guess.
Is weak.
This is weak, okay. So I think I need to go in here. Let's do this.
You will make a fine.
Anyway, so after I finish this episode, I'm gonna go have some lunch here at home. Oh, I was gonna teleport, that's cool. Marauders, that's what they are. And then, I'm gonna go into work. I'm working right now with a lot of cell culture stuff, so, oh man, what I'm doing is growing up, we call them macrophage-like cells. I always tell people you can think of them kind of like white blood cells. They're sort of our human defense system against invading bacteria, for example. And okay, secured a few of these guys. I think I need to go up there for this other thing I need. I've been working a lot with macrophage-like cells. They're called J774 cells, and you can actually purchase them from a website called ATCC. It's I guess it's the American Type Culture Collection, is like the full name. It's like hundreds of dollars for a little tube of these things, and if you don't know what you're doing with them, you're wildly wasting your money. So I'm not saying you should go buy them. I'm just saying they're publicly available.
We are guarding Khazajin's bijus with our lives.
You guys are heroes.
Greetings.
What is your business here?
There we go. Rallied.
Just join the others.
Oh, I don't even break stealth for that. That's really cool. And what I'm doing with these cells is I'm growing them up with bacteria that we've collected from hospitalized patients. And I've talked about this project before, for anyone that's maybe followed my channel for a while. We have literally hundreds and hundreds of bacteria that we've collected from patients all over the world. Or we didn't collect them, but we worked with people that collected them, and they were able to send us the bacteria. And these are bacteria that have
They can take our land, but they can never take
infected someone that became hospitalized and sick. Obviously, from these bacteria infecting them. We've collected all of them. We probably have over 1,000 different different isolates or different strains of bacteria. I don't know the total count. I work with about 700, a collection of about 700 myself. I think our total count is well over 1,000 now. And we got them all whole genome sequenced, so we spent a lot of money, like a lot, I didn't, but a lot of resources and money that from grants to get these whole genome sequenced, which means we know their entire string of their DNA, every nucleotide, every ACGT, we know all of it. And from that, we can look at these bacteria and say, oh, these bacteria over here that seem to kill my macrophages a lot better have the same gene, whereas these other bacteria that don't kill my macrophages as well don't have that gene. So maybe that gene is important for killing macrophages. And that's what my project is working on. So I've been working on this project for about a year, and we've gotten some cool results recently. We've narrowed down, one thing we've done is we've found that there's already a known system by which these bacteria kill cells. And it's a secretion system, and it secretes a toxin, and it's a well-known system for this secretion. Well, there's the idea, a lot of people have this thought that there's no way that one secretion system is the, primary determinant of killing cells. There's got to be other things in these bacteria. And I'm looking at a specific type of bacteria, specific species, let's say. Well, as it turns out, from what I've been doing last year, it seems like that system really is like the primary determinant, which is kind of cool to know that. We're still working on it, we're not 100% confident yet, but by working this up, the goal is, at this point, we're hoping that this at least will help focus kind of drug discovery or sort of new antibiotics, let's say, to really focus on inhibiting that secretion system, because that really is like the key, it seems like, for most of these strains. We're branching out from there, but that's like one of our initial takeaways we've done in the last few months, really. little bit of lab work update there. So the Wrath of the Zandalari. You fight well, but our work is far from over. Huh. Thanks. No troll left behind. Our warriors won't soon forget you're risking your own life to save theirs. Thank you. I was like, there's another turn in here, right? Yeah. Shipwright. That's such a cool floating dude. You have my things? I'm kind of getting tired of this, hold on a sec, I need to fix something here. What is this called? Creepy crate. I do like the creepy crate, but it makes this kind of annoying noises sometimes. I will put it as one of my favorites, because I do like it, but then we're going to do the Chaos Pup for now. You have done well. My friends on the other side are pleased. Now for the fun part. Whoa, what is that? Oh, cool. You got all this stuff. These heathens think we are weak. They think we are broken. Use the Rastari skull whistle to activate 5 spirit obelisks. But Zandalari never truly die. I've blessed that skull Habutu gave you with a bit of voodoo that will let it break through to the other side. You will need to use my spirit obelisks to channel its power. They will take it from there. Okay. Oh, some more quests over here. Wow, these guys are just stacking the quests. Destroy 8 Stormbound Conquerors. I'm not gonna read this. Sometimes these like kill 8 guys quests aren't that interesting to me, and I don't feel like reading through it. It just depends. I don't know, I get a little anxious sometimes. Their leader's time is coming soon now, but we need to dispose of his lieutenants first. Our momentum will be lost if they reform ranks. Jiao Ti is the first. Legend has it, Lei Shen himself said he showed a great connection to the storms. He is leading the Mogu's Stormbinders. The other is Subjugator Zhang, a slaver that would make the Kolterans blush? I thought bluish. You have never seen depravity like his. Kill them both and make them suffer. The Mogu are no strangers to war, but neither are we. Cool. Now there's a chest like around the corner here, right? I just want to get it. Like, it's like right here. Just grab it. I doubt it's anything that useful. Some more resources. I have not kept up even remotely with my missions. I have like the app on my phone, but since I hadn't played in a while, I think I was running low on resources. I don't actually know what my resources are at right now. Yeah, I guess I'm not that low, but I was running a little low. I guess I've collected some today. I don't know how, I haven't really been paying attention how much I've collected. Why am I going this way? I actually need to go. Like, this is actually the way I need to go, so I should go down here. Okay, let's get this guy. Can I sap him? Oh, yeah, I can. Skull whistle. Oh, nice. These guys are going to help us out, too. Even better. So, yeah, so lab work is going decently. I submitted a grant, maybe... When was it? Oh, about a month ago I submitted a grant, and I won't hear back if I get the grant until, like, March or something, I think. It'd be great to get it. If I don't, it's okay. I have received, grant funding. He's the big guy. I received a grant. Sorry, I'm focused on this guy for a moment. Just shield up. That guy's kind of cool. Stormbound Conquerors. I need to slay 8 of them? How have I not slain one of these yet? I swore I did. Maybe I'm mistaken on that? So I received one grant as a grad student that I applied for from external funding, and I received one from the university when I was a grad student. Both of which are cool. Like, I didn't pay for my PhD at all. I got paid to do my PhD. It was awesome. I'm super thankful for that. I've also I got a grant about 2 years ago when I was transitioning out of being a grad student, which is cool. And then I got some internal funding after I was a grad student during my postdoc. And now I'm hoping to get another postdoc grant. It'd be nice just to get a second one. That'd be kind of cool. Not the end of the world if I don't, but would be nice if I do. And then after that, I'll eventually... Interesting. I'm not paying attention to the things I've got here. Let's get the subjugator guy, because to be honest, it's probably more interesting to focus on him, and then I'll come back and clear else whatever else I need to clear up. I understand what's going on now. So what I need to do is kill these guys. Wait, am I? Hold on a sec. Crumbling apart. I want to read this quest. Okay, let's get our name guy up here. So, it's always a game to get funding. And I don't want to say game as in like it's a fun thing that is not that important. I mean, it's a very important thing. We have to play the game if you want to be a scientist professionally, basically. Unless you're working in industry, in which case the company itself is selling a product to fund your research, right? But in government or especially academic research, we don't make products usually. We might patent things, but that money ultimately goes to, oh dear God, that money ultimately goes to the university or to our personal paychecks and isn't necessarily something you can use as a funding resource. And honestly, I know very few people that have ever gotten a patent licensed and made money off it. A lot of us have patents. Turning that patent into a profit or into any sort of product is a very different story. Which is okay. You know, if the interesting thing is, if I were interested in money, if like money was my primary motivation for my career, why am I getting wrecked by these guys? I'm like, what is that debuff they put on me? Whatever it was just like completely making me not what was that? I want to heal up real quick. I was basically not able to attack, or attack very, 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 very slowly. It seemed like my DPS just tanked on those things. They don't have that much health either. Well, apparently I'm just bad at this game. I'm trying to figure out how I got that clicky thing at the center of my screen earlier. I don't know where that came from. But whatever. I'll kill these guys by themselves. You know, it's like much easier when they're on their own. I'm sure I'm about to aggro this thing over here. Let's do one of these, one of these, one of these. I can just heal. Am I just like? I need to focus for a minute here. I'm clearly not paying attention to what's going on, and I'm getting like smushed by these guys. I don't have vanish. But like something isn't quite right here. I should heal up a little bit.
I need to get closer.
I want to kill this guy. Okay, got him. What happens if I stand in this? That's bad. Don't want to stand in that. The bright side is that these guys are very, very slow, so I can just kite them. I didn't really mean to do that. But let's heal up a little bit. Let's do this. Gouge. So what am I doing wrong in this quest? What is this quest? Crumbling apart, right? Let's do one of these and let's whack them a bunch. I think I can take him from here, maybe? No, maybe not. I they definitely get stronger and stronger. Like they get like whatever they're doing. I'm sure people are watching this and like, Soupa, you're a freaking idiot. Because I know I'm not doing this quest right. Like I recognize something is not quite right here. Let's just finish this guy. Okay. 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 There's a spirit obelisk. Let's go get that. This will be easier.
You will make a fine.
Let's kill this guy. Stun him. There we go. I'll kick him in a moment. Kick him. This guy's much easier to kill. I'll just eat his face. There we go. We got one of those things. That's what I was looking for. Destroy a storm-fused warrior or inert warrior utterly. Something I don't use enough is cannibalize. I mentioned this a few episodes back, I think, that I just forget to use it all the time. And this is how I got that thing. Okay.
For a little blood.
Also, it gives me... What does this kill? Let's just do this. Boom. Right, that makes a lot more sense. Like, that worked very well. I didn't mean unstealth, it's re-stealth. Stormbound Conqueror. Let's just get this guy. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm just like, now I understand a little bit more. I mean, basically, there's a few ways I could do this, I think, but getting those obelisks is really important for this, because I guess I want to help me, like, increase my DPS, and the guards of those obelisks sometimes drop that. Very, very useful item. Condensed Thunder, I think is what it's called, which is obviously super useful. I'm just gonna kite this guy for a minute while our buddy whacks him over there. Alright, let's go in. Massive Glaive. Well, that hurts, to say the least. I can probably stun him. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright. We still need to activate some obelisks. Where are these obelisks? There's one, okay. We're gonna wrap up pretty soon here, by the way. We're just about done with what I wanted to do for, not necessarily what I wanted to do for the day. Oh, this guy isn't sappable? I really thought he was. Whatever. We'll just kill him. This obelisk, why can't I click that obelisk? Maybe I need to kill this guy? Oh my god. Where did these guys all come from? Apparently some... Oh god. I'm so gonna die here. Days, I haven't had that happen in a while. Let's just do this. Okay. Once I de-aggro all of those, like literally this huge army, I'm gonna kill this guy by himself. And I'm gonna hope he drops one of those things that lets me instant kill one of these guys, because that'd be kind of useful too to get rid of some of the guards maybe. But we only need really just a couple obelisks, so I just need to stop messing around. That's what was happening to me. Movement speed reduced by 50%, haste reduced by 50%. Interesting. That's what happened to me earlier. You know what? Works for me. And so why is this obelisk not clickable? It's kind of interesting. Like, I don't really understand why I can't click that one. Maybe you've already done that one? Maybe that was the problem? You have to click 5 different ones? There's not really an indicator for this, though. So I don't know. Whatever. I'm still in combat? Yeah, still in combat. Yikes. And at this point, I'm basically just going to keep running around until Vanish is back up. Which is fine. But I'm still looking for an obelisk. No, I already did this obelisk, right? Yeah, so it must be that I've done those obelisks already. You can't just re-click the same one. It'd be nice if there was like an indicator for that. Hold on a sec. Gouge that scumbag. So I know I just circle around and I'm back where I was. But I'm basically just trying to take a look around for another obelisk. I know there's none up here, but I don't see a reason to drop down right there. Let's get up on this. Really? You can't jump on that. Oh, crud. I'm surprised I couldn't jump onto that. Okay. I stealthed out of that garbage, or vanished out of that. Now, I'm looking for a clickable obelisk. There's not a very wide area for this. I mean, it must be... There it is, okay. I think there must literally only be 5 obelisks, and I'm... just being dumb and missed this one. So let's finish this one up, and then I think I'm just going to wrap up here for today. I think we will come back next time and start off immediately here, turn in these quests, and go about our day. But, you know, like I said, the main goal right now is to finish off the Zuldazar. Zuldazar? I always forget the name. Zuldazar quest. So get all the story chapter quests done. Then I'm going to work on honor-bound reps, certainly, and start doing island missions, raids of some sort, whether that's just LFR or not, I don't know. I really want to do at least like normal difficulty raids. I really honestly do. So it's on my high on my to-do list. I just need to find time for it. Kind of gonna hop over here since it looks like we're meeting up with someone over there. Yeah. That works. Stay back, brutes. You will torment our people no longer. Okay. That's a good spot as any to stop, I think. We don't need rested XP anymore, so that's nice. Anyway, so we're going to stop here. Now, I really have missed this. I'm really excited to get back into it. I hope I still have people that are following along. I think people do, but if not, I'm going to keep going anyway. But I've missed it a lot. Happy to be back. Yeah, so comment below if you have any directions for me in terms of where I should be heading with this tune. But immediately, you know, like I said, I want to finish the chapter quests up here. And then probably... I'm also going to work my Worgen Warlock, I think, soon. I may finish up the Zuldazar story chapter quests, and then I'll run around and do other stuff with this tune. And once I hit this, the last 4 chapters completed here, then I'll go back to the Worgen, is what I think I'm going to do. And like, run both simultaneously, but that way my Worgen can focus on... My Worgen Warlock can focus on quests and questing and leveling up, and my Rogue can focus on... doing, you know, one-off things like a raid or something instead of a lot of heavy questing. Just a thought, but I'm still open. I'm open to suggestions too. So anyway, that's all for today. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.